Welcome back in, ladies and gentlemen, to another thrilling week of KEW action. We'll get things kicking off here with an ambulance match between the Shinigami and the Cyclops. We understand that the Cyclops asked for this match, although we're not entirely sure why. You think the Demon would need an ambulance. I'm not so sure an ambulance can do much to help or hinder a Demon, but there we are, ladies and gentlemen. Here comes the Shinigami.
England, weighing in at 268 pounds.
The Demon himself, 268 pounds of demonic death and destruction. Here he comes. He'll be fired up and ready. He knows that last time around he could have had the Cyclops, but the match called as a draw as both men beat the living daylights out of each other. The Demon on his way down, the Demon Hunter backstage, prepping the ambulance. He hopes for the Demon. The Demon will say to himself, I don't care what you want to be put in. I'll put you in an ambulance, I'll put you in the ground, son. It won't matter to me. He'll just enjoy beating the living daylights out of the Demon Hunter. That's for sure. Here he is and makes his way over the top ropes. He'll lay those ceremonial swords down by the ringside. Of course, the swords hold some of his demonic powers. It's what he uses to slay his prey. And look at that, he's fired up, the big fella. He's ready for the Cyclops to make his way down to the ring.
263 pounds.
And there he is, shouting and screaming to the crowd here in the KEW arena. Gives him the four-fingered salute. He's not happy with the booing. You can see it's getting to him. It's getting in his head. Gives them all the four-fingered salute. They're not happy with the Cyclops here, the crowd, as he slides into the ring. The crowd very much seems to be on the side of the Demon. They want to see the Cyclops carried out in an ambulance. And they say, break every bone in his body. Won't matter to us. There he is, fired up and ready to go. The Cyclops has his one eye set on the Demon, and here comes the ambulance.
Is an ambulance match.
Driven by ghosts.
There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner.
There we go, ladies and gentlemen. Our first ambulance match of the KEW. The ambulance there, parked up by the side of the ring. Who can beat the hell out of each other first? The Demon, of course, powered by the hellish powers of his demonic overlords. The Cyclops doesn't have the Demon's pure power, as he gives him a front-facing suplex there straight onto the canvas. Now the Demon whips him into the ropes. Over the rope he goes already, the Cyclops. And I'm not so sure he'd want to be outside with the Demon looking and prowling, and immediately he's going under the ring. And what's he found? A sledgehammer. Oh my gosh, he's introduced it straight to his face. You can see he's taunted him, saying, get right up again. Oh, but he's dodged it there, the Cyclops. I think he's fortunate to get out of the way of that sledgehammer shot. Otherwise it could have been game, set, and match already. And there, a nice cheap punch to the face from the Cyclops. And now he's batting the head of the Demon into the padded floor on the outside. Squares up with him and has hold of him. He might look to take it back in the ring for a little bit here. He does indeed. Gets him in the ring. And the Shinigami, though, will know that he's done some good work already, giving that great big punch there as he tosses off in the air, but giving him that massive sledgehammer shot early on will do no harm in weakening the Cyclops here. Oh, I thought he was going to break his neck there. That would be one way to put him in an ambulance. I don't think they'll be resuscitating him after that. Stomping on the hand here, trying to break the wrist perhaps. The Shinigami definitely looks fired up. He definitely looks like he wants to inflict the most damage possible to his man. Throws him back outside again, right in front of the ambulance, but the Cyclops quickly back to his feet. Has hold of the... Oh, big suplex there. Straight on the Shinigami, onto the floor he goes, onto that padded surface. Has hold of him now. One arm dropped. Oh, my goodness me. It's almost like a rock bottom. Maybe he'll call it the Demon Slayer. Another big suplex there on the outside, trying to now target the back of the Shinigami, it would appear. Maybe he sees that as the weak point, has hold of him, and oh, what a big side suplex there. He's tossing him around the side of the ring, right in front of that ambulance. Now punches him down to the floor. He's showing off his power and his purpose here, the Cyclops. He really is one of the KEW's most formidable wrestlers, as he puts the knee in the back and again trying to really wrench on the back of the Shinigami, and now gets back into it with a few big shots there and gives him a big rock bottom smash of his own. Says, how about you have some of it? Oh, we almost hit those steel steps there though, as the Cyclops pushes him off. And now it looks like he's going to try and gain control of the match again. The Shinigami though, good few elbows there to break the Cyclops off of him, gets hold of him, and now the Cyclops with a big few elbows. I thought he might throw him into the steel steps for a second, but the Cyclops has managed to fight his way back out of it, and is introducing his knees firmly into the guts of the Shinigami. Pummeling him away on the outside now. These two, less of a wrestling match, more just of a brawl it would seem. They're just beating the hell out of each other. So far I've had basically the Shinigami being tossed around on the outside, whilst the Shinigami has looked to just beat the living daylights out of the Cyclops, but it's not gone as planned. And a big scoop-plex there, scoop slam. And now he's toying with the Shinigami, booting him in the face, and you can see the Shinigami is down and rolling around, and now he's got the sledgehammer, the Cyclops. Oh, he's missed it there though. The Shinigami cleverly rolled out the way, but only to get the sledgehammer in the guts, and now he's being absolutely hammered with it on the floor. Goodness me, ladies and gentlemen, the Cyclops is unrelenting here with those strikes to the Shinigami. Eventually he gets out of the way of one though, and gets a big much needed crossbody in. How much damage has that absolute brutal assault done here though? You can see he's going for the neck breaker again, and now he might be thinking to himself he wants a sledgehammer. No, he's going round the ring and now runs back around. Oh, only to get a spear right in the guts. And that midriff of the Shinigami's taking a lot of beating already, and now the Cyclops has hold of him and he's looking to put him to sleep. Perhaps he thinks if he can put him out and say night-night to him, that he might be able to just roll him casually in the back of the ambulance. The Shinigami didn't like he had the opportunity to fight out there, but the Cyclops has let go. Perhaps he feels he's done enough damage, and at some point he's going to look to get that ambulance open. He points to the crowd and says he's number one. He's the one who should be going for the KEW title next. Oh, and the Shinigami gives him a big kick in the face, but to no avail really, as the Cyclops is straight back out and on top, and another gets him up here, and a big, looks like it might be a jackknife. Oh, I thought it was going to be a jackknife powerbomb, and it turns a jackknife into a sit-down powerbomb. Big powerbomb there though, and the Shinigami looks like his tank is empty. Oh, he was going to the steel steps, manages to avoid it for a second. Perhaps using anything that he's got left in the tank to fight off the Cyclops for a second there. What he needs to do really is get a bit of battery going on. Throws his man back in the ring. Now will be an ideal opportunity to try and get in and get a bit of momentum. A big forearm smash there. And really the Shinigami needs to keep his man down and keep on top of him and not let him back into this match. Has hold of him. Oh, the Demon's Edge. Oh, and look at him there over the corpse of his opponent. He really slammed his face into the mat there. If he'd done it on the outside, I'm not so sure the Cyclops would have been up and awake. Now the Cyclops is on the outside holding his head, you can see, and the Demon might be going to try and open up the ambulance. No, he's climbing up the side of the ambulance, ladies and gentlemen. What's he doing up there? The big man on top of the ambulance, and look at this. He says, come on Cyclops, you want some of this? Oh, off the top. Oh, he's missed though. Goodness me, the Cyclops rolls out of the way, and now another big suplex from the Cyclops on the outside, and the Shinigami's midriff and back must be in tatters, missing from that height from the ambulance. And now what's the Cyclops going for under the ring? He's pulled out what I think is a steel chair. It is indeed a steel chair. The Shinigami misses his hit and gets the steel chair to the face, and the Cyclops now taunting him with the chair and taking the chair to the knees. Misses the chair shot there though, goes for the spear. The Cyclops says, oh no you don't. Now he's got hold of him. He's got hold of the Shinigami. He lifts him up. Oh, massive choke slam. He almost put him through the floor. Oh my goodness me. And that could be the turning point the Shinigami needs. He looks like he's going round. Perhaps he's going to go and have a look for something under the ring himself. What's he got there? He's got the shovel. That's not what he needs really. He's not going to dig him a grave. But maybe he's saying, I'm going to do so much damage you'll need a grave when I'm done with you. The Cyclops takes the shovel off him and gives him the shovel in the guts. And now over the back, furious shots here with the shovel. The Shinigami ducks out of the way, throws his man back in the ring. And now, is he going to get the ambulance doors open? He is, ladies and gentlemen. He sees this as the opportunity, he thinks. Now the Cyclops is down in the ring to do a bit more damage. A big boot there. And now we might go and look to try and get his man into that ambulance. Big back body drop off the ropes as he ran along there. The Shinigami gets the Cyclops up to his feet, gets him up on the shoulders, carries him across the ring, sits him up. Oh my goodness, no demon! Oh, massive powerbomb straight out of the ring! Oh my goodness me! The Cyclops, it looks like he might be broken by that. His back must be in tatters. He took that full force. The Shinigami now takes him to the ambulance, throws him in face first. Is he going to beat the life out of him a bit here? Gets him queued up for it and then launches him in the ambulance. I'm not so sure the Cyclops will have anything to come back. Oh no, here we go. He's trying to fight back and get the door shut. Can he beat off the demonic power? No, the demon's got one door. Now can he get the second door? The Cyclops fighting furiously, does not want to be locked in. Can the demon have enough power left in? Oh, not quite, ladies and gentlemen. The demon hunter breaks out at the last second. I thought it was all over there. And now he's got hold of the demon and it looks like he's going to try and fit him in. No, the demon elbows his way out of it and has throws the Cyclops straight back in the ambulance. He's spinning around dazed and confused. Can he get the door shut here? Goes for the first door. The demonic power, the strength, the pure ferocity. One door shut. Goes for the second door. The power again. Has he got it here? He's heaving. He's shoving. Will the door slam shut, ladies and gentlemen? No! The Cyclops again fights his way out. Goodness gracious me. How's he done it twice in a row? Only we don't know, ladies and gentlemen. We just know he's a very, very resilient man. And the Shinigami now has the sledgehammer, but he didn't get in the ring fast enough. The Cyclops has hold of him, gives him a big punch to the face, and the demon yet to see the back of the ambulance. The Cyclops has seen it twice, and now is choked out by the Shinigami, who gets him back to his feet and might look to put him through the ring here. Here comes a giant, choke slam, but no! The Cyclops elbows his way out of it and throws the Shinigami out of the ring, rolls out of the ring after him, and maybe now the demon hunter will see that the demon might fit in the ambulance. He's a big man. Can he get him in there? Carries him around by the neck, rams his face into the ambulance there. Is he going to fit him in here, ladies and gentlemen? Has hold of him and now tosses him in by his head. And the demon might not know what day of the week it is, ladies and gentlemen. Here though, the demon up, pushing with all his might, the demonic strength. Has he got it? Has he got enough left in the tank after trying to shut the door twice on the Cyclops? The Cyclops really fighting here. No, can't get the door shut. The demon walks out and looks furious with him. Gives him a big shot to the back. Whips him around. Oh, it's the demon first in the ring. And here comes the Cyclops. I think he clipped that sledgehammer as he was getting into the ring there, the Shinigami. And the Cyclops now goes for the shovel, rolls back into the ring. The Shinigami on the floor trying to get up but can't get up fast enough. And now he's being assaulted with the shovel. No, big spear! Oh my gosh, he might have ripped him in half. That should be enough, ladies and gentlemen, surely to put the demon in the ambulance. But where's he going? He says, no, I'm not done with you yet. I'm going to batter the life out of you a bit more. Another spear! Oh my gosh, his insides must be broken. His ribs will be ripped in half. I know he says he's got demonic powers, but he's still got a human body underneath there, ladies and gentlemen. And that human body will be in tatters. Goodness gracious me, the Cyclops looks like he's absolutely destroyed his man, torn him in half, now gets him in the headlock, trying to put him to sleep so he can then carry him into the ambulance. But oh no, the Shinigami straight up totters him back off him, and you can see he's holding that midriff, the Shinigami. It's not comfortable at all. The Cyclops, a big punch there to his face, gets his man back to his feet, and the Cyclops, it looks like he's got this all back in control here, rams his head into the apron, picks his man back up again, And the Shinigami, though, maybe one last chance for him, gets him up on the shoulders. He's taking him to the ambulance, tosses him in like he's a child. Oh my gosh, the power on display there. I'm not so sure he'll manage to get the door shut. Here we go. Here's the first door, and the Cyclops is straight up and fighting him back. What's the Shinigami got left in the tank? Can he overpower him and get that door shut, ladies and gentlemen? We've seen him get one shot many a time before, but there you go. The core strength not there from where the Cyclops has absolutely torn his tummy to pieces. Gets him up on the shoulders now, and now he's, there you go, tossed the Shinigami in like a rag doll. And I think the Shinigami might not have a lot left in the tank here. He's fighting on the door, but I think the Cyclops, he's going to have the strength to at least get a door shut. There we go, there's one door, here comes the second. Can he get it shut, ladies and gentlemen? I have a feeling he might well do. He's really trying. He's trying to battle the demon into there. Maybe it's got a Hex's cross on the top or something. Oh no, the demon breaks out at the last minute. Goodness me, I thought that was it. Big boot, and he blatters the door back open, throws his man in the ring, and now he's going under the ring looking for something else to beat his man to death with. And he's got the baseball bat, and I think it's only a death that might stop this match, ladies and gentlemen. These two are really pummeling each other into an absolute smithereen. Back out goes the Cyclops, the Shinigami, straight out after him, after he delivered that baseball bat to the face. Oh no, Shinigami, don't climb the ambulance again. Up he goes, the demon, with his man on the floor. This will be make or break. If he connects, then the Cyclops might be done for. Here he goes, oh, big axe handle smash from all the way up there. He might have torn the Cyclops' back in half, and another axe handle smash there. Gets his man up to his feet, gets hold of him, and now he's got him by the back of the neck. Oh no, the Cyclops, a few swift elbows to get out of it. He can see the back of the ambulance and a big spear there. And now that might be enough to deal the death now into the Shinigami. The Cyclops has hold of him, picks him up on his shoulders, and tosses him straight into the back of the ambulance. Goodness gracious me, the demon's head you can see there poking out. The Cyclops has taken an age to get the door shut though, and these two men are giving it absolutely everything. Gets that one shut without a lot of problems. I think he might be in it for it here. And the Shinigami fighting not to let that final door close. What's he got left though? There we are, ladies and gentlemen. The Demon Hunter gets the door shut. Oh my goodness me, the demon will not be happy with that. These two men have beaten the life out of each other. And the Shinigami strapped up in the ambulance. Goodness me, he'll be taken to hospital and he'll get dealt with there. But goodness gracious me, the Demon Hunter really putting pay to his name. Puts the demon in the back of the ambulance, absolutely wrecked him. Goodness gracious. Let's move on to our next match, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go. We have the firefighter taking on the assassin. The assassin, of course, hasn't seen much in the way of joy. But oh my goodness, the ploughman, before the match can even start, as the firefighter was trying to make his way to the ring, the ploughman's out and assaults the firefighter on the ramp. And now look, says to the referee, not me, ref, I didn't do anything. And the referee says, oh, I might have to start this match anyway. Are you okay? He's checking on him. He seems to be all good, but that's certainly going to have given the assassin the upper hand here. The firefighter already being assaulted on the ramp. Here goes the assassin, springboard DDT. The firefighter won't be happy with the ploughman. We've already, of course, seen those two men go toe-to-toe a few times in the KEW now. They're not happy with each other. And the assassin now has the upper edge over the firefighter. And we've said that the assassin hasn't had much joy so far in the KEW. Oh, as he spins around and gives him a couple of boots there to the face. Well, this could be just the luck that he needed to get his KEW career kick-started, ladies and gentlemen. The firefighter, of course, one of the KEW's premier athletes. And here, if the assassin can get a big win over him, it'll do him no misfortunes in moving up the KEW ranks. Look at the power on display there, but no, the firefighter out of the back of it, and then another cheap shot to the knee, trying to weaken the legs of the assassin so he can't do those high-flying moves. Big DDT there, and the assassin though straight back to his feet. The firefighter though picks him up, power scoops him down onto the mat. Gets hold of him again, but the assassin quickly out of it and gives him a kick to the guts for his trouble. Now going after the arm on the floor, big knee drop there. And a boot from the firefighter to the face of the assassin gets him out of it, whips him into the ropes, and then hip toss sit down there. Rolls the assassin over, goes for the pin. 1. Just a 1 count here. The assassin, easy to kick out of that one. The firefighter has hold of him now, though. Gets him up. Big tossed suplex there. The assassin back to his feet as the firefighter watches on, has hold of him by the back of the head now, and rams his face into the turnbuckle. Those shoulder rams now in the corner. Down goes the assassin, and now he's got the big boot choking him on the chest there, and a big stomp right in the sternum, trying to crack that sternum perhaps. Rolls the assassin over, goes for the pin. 1. Just a 1 count again. You can see the firefighter doesn't look best pleased. He thought he'd done enough there to put him away. In the springboard there, there's the assassin flying across the ring, but the assassin now has hold of him, rolls him up in a small package. 1. Oh, not even a 1. The firefighter straight out of it. Oh, but a nasty little low drop kick there from the assassin. As the firefighter in the corner, and now he's wrenching that arm, using the ropes, going after the arms of the firefighter, weakening the power base, going for the knees now as well. Nasty kick there from the assassin, and he's hobbling around the firefighter. A few punches there. He has hold of him, lifts him up, and drives his tummy straight onto the knee, trying to weaken the midriff, weaken all those power bases. Big DDT again. He might have concussed the firefighter there, and a little cheap shot to the back. You can see the firefighter holding his head, rolling around, and now camel clutch locked in. Will the firefighter tap? No. The power gets him out of it. That raw muscle that he has gets hold of his man, but no, the assassin whips him onto the ropes. And now a little punch in the face gets him on the second ropes. And then, the nasty little stunner onto the rope, choking the life out of him. The assassin, flips himself over the ropes, backdrop straight onto the firefighter on the outside. A big drop there, ladies and gentlemen. And the points to the firefighter and gets him back to his feet. Gets hold of him now, up over the top. Reverse suplex almost there. Sees his man down. Waits for him to get up. No, the firefighter dodges out of the way, gives him a few kicks for his trouble. We're up to a 3 count as well. 4 now, ladies and gentlemen. The firefighter scoops his man up. A big side slam there, taking out the assassin's back there, up to a 5 count. I don't think the firefighter will want to settle this outside the ring. Throws his man into the steps, says, you know what, I don't care about the count out, I'm just going to beat the living daylights out of you, and that's for taking advantage of me after I had the daylights beaten out of me by the ploughman. The assassin there misses out. We're up to an 8 count now. The assassin back in the ring, the firefighter back in the ring, both men getting lucky there. Shoulder charge from the firefighter, and another one. And up gets the assassin, goes for the clothesline, misses, up he goes, big back power bomb, goes for the pin. 1, 2. The assassin gets the arm up there. The firefighter can consider himself a bit fortunate, because until the match went out of the ring, he was completely out of this one. Gets a big hit on the assassin there, and now he looks like he's regained a bit of control in this match. Letting the assassin crawl to the corner. The firefighter waits for him to get up, hits him square in the face, giving him those shoulder charges in the corner again. And here he goes with the big choking boot, trying to wind his man, and stomps straight on the chest, trying again perhaps crack that sternum. And now looks like he's waiting for his man to get up. I think we know what's coming here. Up onto the shoulders goes, fireman's carry, goes for the pin. 1, 2, 3, and that's enough to put the assassin away. The ploughman's interference didn't matter at all in the end. Beaten and bruised on the ramp. You can see how fired up he is, the firefighter. He is ready and raring to go. You'd have to think, though, ladies and gentlemen, with the match that's coming up next, how is the firefighter going to deal with being assaulted on the ramp? There you go, points to the crowd with his little pinkies and says, you know what, I'm fired up, I'm ready, give me whatever comes next. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will remember from our previous episode that Mark the Magnificent took the KEW title and then requested to become the first tag team and normal single individual champion, a double champion if you will. The commissioner thought long and hard about it and said, you know what, let's give the little fella a shot. But in order to do it, he's going to have to do it in a 4-way ladder tag match with the Teachers Union, the Safety Men, the KEW Big Bird Tag Team Champions, the square watermelons consisting of Benji and Mark the Magnificent, and you'll see right at the end there, ladies and gentlemen, the tag team of the Tange and James the Cat. An unlikely alliance, but after last week where Mark got his legs up on the ropes to pin James the Cat for the KEW titles, that Tange says, you know what, I should be the number one contender, but that's not going to stop me from requesting a title shot. And oh no, here we go. I thought for a minute the game had frozen, but we're okay. In we go, and here come the safety men, the KEW champions, their belts already hanging high above the ring.
Is a fatal four-way tag team ladder match.
We've already seen some carnage here, and of course the safety men, the firefighter,
Weight of 467 pounds.
the firefighter, of course, already involved in the match just moments ago against the assassin. He'll feel that he didn't have to do too much hard work to deal with the assassin and will be grateful for it. He won't be grateful for being assaulted by the ploughman on the ramp on the way up, but he won't matter too much about that. He says, I've got the big fella in my corner. This is a ladder match. I'm ready and raring to go. You can see there, maybe holding his hand and looking a little gingerly there. Maybe the KEW champions, tag champions, are thinking to themselves, we might be in a bit of trouble here. Especially if they're relying just on the big fella. Scott walking around in the ring while waiting a long time for our next opponents. Here they come. Here they are, the square watermelons.
At a combined weight of 300.
It's Benji and Mark the Magnificent. Benji, of course, a former KEW champion himself, might look a bit enviously at Mark the Magnificent's belt, but he'll wish him no ill will, I feel. He'll say, you know what, I've got a chance at a tag team title here. Let's focus on that and get the business done. And then maybe I'll come back and take that KEW title off my tag champion, off my champion teammate. Andy, of course, looks on enviously at the KEW title. He'll feel he should have had a shot at it at some point as well, being the number 2 athlete in the KEW currently. Perhaps in the coming weeks we'll see he's given an opportunity. You can see there, though, the KEW champion looks fired up, and so does Benji. He looks absolutely raring to go. Mark perhaps a little more reserved, pumping the hand, so we wait for our next competitors to join us in the ring. And here they come, the Teachers Union, Miss Tash and 2 Jeans representing. The Teachers Union originally, of course, wanted to put the Spyclops and the Ploughman in this match. The commissioner, though, said no, the Spyclops has his own business to deal with. And the Ploughman, of course, we've seen is lurking around backstage somewhere. The commissioner couldn't get hold of him. We're surprised he's not turned out for this one with either Dude Jeans or Miss Tash. But Miss Tash, of course, has pinned Tange in the gauntlet match not long ago for the KEW titles. She's the person who eliminated him. I'm sure Tange won't have forgotten that. And Dude Jeans, one of the more athletic athletes in the KEW, despite his age and appearance, he'll, of course, be fired up. He had his own slight issues with the firefighter previously in the KEW and his jorts, and you'll see those jorts on the outside as a flagrant disrespect to his jeans. Benji, of course, as well, sporting his own pair of blue shorts, not quite jorts we led to understand. So Dude Jeans, you can see there, looks around as inspecting the jorts potentially, says no, they're just shorts, I believe. Here comes our final tag team. Tangius the Great, he will be fired up. He will be saying, that belt is mine, you cheating little git mark. I'm coming to take it off of you anytime, any place, anywhere. You don't know when. I'm going to call in a title shot. I'm going to call in my favour with the commissioner. And the commissioner's going to have to say yes. There he is, prancing down to the ring. Fired up and ready to go. He'll be thinking to himself here, though, teamed up with James the Cat, who obviously was the previous KEW champion, but he'll have a real shot at the tag team titles, and if he can put on a real good display and pinch the tag team titles from under the nose of the champions, the number 2 competitor and the KEW champion, then he will be showing as he could be the next big thing in the KEW and could potentially be a double champion. He is the #1 contender for the KEW Championship, and we have heard that the commissioner is considering putting the belt on the line next week for Mark the Magnificent. Here comes James the Cat, his tag team partner. He, of course, will feel particularly aggrieved with Mark the Magnificent having stolen the belt off him in many ways last week. He got those feet up on the ropes. He went for the advantageous pin. The referee didn't see it or didn't want to know. Either way you look at it, James the Cat now stripped of the title, doesn't have the belt round his waist. But here, he's put his differences with Tange aside. Tange, of course, won't have been pleased that James the Cat took the title off him in the gauntlet match, although James didn't directly pin him, so he won't feel that aggrieved with that part of it. It's more the fact that he lost the title anyway. But now that James the Cat doesn't have the title, and seeing that James the Cat and Mark have been at each other like a cat and a dog, really, he'll see that as an advantageous position to team up with James the Cat here to try and just cause chaos, potentially steal the KEW Tag Team titles, and really just give Mark the Magnificent an absolute battering. James the Cat looks fired up, not that you can tell under the mask, but by his body language. Oh, and straight away, Andy with a big shot to James the Cat, and Benji throws Tange out the ring. He wants a bit of Tange. The two of them, of course, Tange's took the belt straight off of Tange's, and Benji will not be happy. Benji now on the outside going for the firefighter, and Tange's going round out there whilst in the ring. Miss Tash and Andy lock up as James the Cat's resting in the corner. Down goes Miss Tash with a big suplex there. James the Cat now wants a bit of Andy. He's got him up, spins him round on the back body drop there, and Tash now is being dealt with by Tange. He, of course, won't have forgot that he was pinned by her. Big Russian leg sweep there, and then the outside, the firefighter going after Mark, and big power bomb there, and now Tange comes round to deal with the firefighter, rams his head into the mat. Maybe he thinks I'll take care of him first and then go for Mark. Mark goes for the ladder here. Benji goes under the ring for something. Mark, I thought he was going to introduce the ladder to Tange, didn't quite make it though. Tange with a Russian leg sweep on the outside, and the Miss Tash beating the living daylights out of each other in the ring. James the Cat now after Miss Tash. Oh no, she's getting a double choke slam here. No, huge double choke slam. And could that be something in the works, ladies and gentlemen? Could we see James the Cat and Atomic Andy teaming up in the future? There's the firefighter on the outside, of course. Their relationship may become strained if they lose the KEW titles here. James the Cat with a swift knee now though to Andrew. It looks like he's taking care of Atomic Andy in the ring. Big splash, missed him there on the outside. It's all kicking off. Miss Tash is down. Benji's back in the ring. Of course, Benji and James the Cat have history as well in the KEW. Benji beating James the Cat to the first KEW title. And now look, James the Cat choking the life out of him on the outside. Miss Tash with the ladder now though. Puts it in the corner. That's not how you get the titles, Miss Tash. She goes after James the Cat after he's beating the life out of Dude Jeans, her tag partner. And now James the Cat pushing away everybody. Those nice firm buttocks he's got. Mark's down on the outside. Big body splash from the firefighter there. Tange's on the outside. Another big body splash as the firefighter is single-handedly taking care of the square watermelons, but now he's stuck in a 2-on-1, and he's got the kendo stick. Dude Jeans is going for the tag team titles. Nobody's watched him, and he's got a kendo stick and doesn't fancy it. Mark's now in the ring, gives his old science teacher the shots to the back, and Dude Jeans now floating in the air. Oh, and Tange breaks the kendo stick over someone's head. I'm not sure who. I thought for a minute Dude Jeans might just steal the titles as Andy watched on with his kendo stick and couldn't figure out how to either put it down or get up the ladder. Oh, Dude Jeans with a big punch there though, and now Andy goes after Tange. Here we are, the #1 and #2 contenders for the crown and the KEW beating each other up, and James the Cat says, don't forget about me, I'll get in on this action. Big DDT in the ring, picks up the ladder, and now Andy splashes into him in the corner. Mark's got the chair out and gives it to Dude Jeans on the outside, and now Dude Jeans breaks that up. Andy and James the Cat locked up in the ring. Andy over his shoulders, and a few shots there. Dude Jeans with a chair on the outside, can't get anything going. The square watermelon's yet to really get back in the ring as Tange gets up the ladder, and he should have just assembled it. He's put it in the corner though as James the Cat takes out Miss Tash, and Tange stomps Miss Tash there. We're not used to seeing Tange really teamed up with anyone. It's an uneasy alliance he has with James the Cat. You can see there though, he's getting a measure of revenge for being pinned in that gauntlet match against Miss Tash. Now ignores her on the outside and goes round, looking to perhaps deal some damage. Goes for Benji and says, you know what, I'm going to have a bit of you. You wanted something originally, here you go. Throws him off to one side. James to the ladder in the ring. The ladder's up. Nobody else is in the ring here, ladies and gentlemen, and no one's seen him. He's climbing the ladder. This could be it for Tange. He could be a tag team champion. Here goes James the Cat. He's got the belts. He's trying to tug them down. Dude Jeans is very slowly making his way into the ring. And this is it, ladies and gentlemen. I think he's taken the KW tag team titles. No one saw him up there. The sneakiest of the KW wrestlers. James the Cat takes the KW titles, and him and Tange have the tag team titles and are now your tag team champions. The Square Watermelons will feel aggrieved. Mark will be saying to himself, how on earth did I not get the opportunity to be a double champion and I missed out? And the safety men, of course, will feel absolutely degenerately disappointed with each other. Tange there though, you can see, pleased to have the tag team title. An uneasy alliance with James the Cat proves beneficial as the tag team titles are pried away from the safety men, ladies and gentlemen. And my goodness me, this might have massive repercussions in the KW in coming weeks. Tange will, of course, be calling for his shot at the KW title, and now with a tag team belt around his waist, he could become the KW's first ever double champion. Ladies and gentlemen, tune in next week to see more thrilling KW action, and thank you again for watching.